Hey guys, Roy here with Radiant Clean. Today we're doing this driveway and sidewalk. It's a pretty lengthy driveway, so pretty soiled. I'm having issues with my soft wash pump again, so normally we post-treat these, but what I'm going to do is pre-treat it, downstreaming it, and then post-treat it with the downstreaming. And then once I get my pump fixed, we can potentially come back, but you can see it's a little dirty. So, and we told them we'd wash out this garbage bin for them as well, so we'll hit that. But sidewalks aren't too terrible, but you always get more buildup under trees and stuff like that. So pretty straightforward job today. We'll get this going, and then we're moving on to some solar panels later today, so we'll be back within a minute. So one of the reasons this is unusual for us is we generally don't pre-treat driveways when we're washing them. I found that it's typically not necessary because we're post-treating them anyway. So in this case, the only reason I'm doing it is because the pump is acting up on our soft wash system. And so usually when we post-treat, we're treating it with something as high as 4 to 5% sodium hypochlorite. Our downstreaming system through the pressure washer only produces about 1.5% SH. So that's what I'm putting down here. You'll see later in the video that our pump starts working a little bit better. So. All right, guys, and here I am post-treating. As you can see, we got the self-wash pump working a little bit better. The reason we use this for post-treating is it can deliver a higher concentration of sodium hypochlorite. So we have this coming out at about 4%, I believe, for this driveway. And again, this is why we don't generally pre-treat, because if we're post-treating with this high enough of SH, it's going to get rid of any lines. It's also going to get into those nooks and crannies and porous areas of the concrete to, kill the mold and mildew and that kind of stuff. You can see I'm actually smelling the water there. That's just waiting to see if the bleach is coming through. It usually takes about, almost a minute with this hose. It's 200 feet of hose, and it's on, low pressure. It's only a 12-volt system, so it takes a little bit for the bleach to get through, but once it does, you can smell it. We've gotten the question before is when we're doing the post-treatment like this, you can see there's overspray that goes into the grass and stuff. And people will ask, does it kill the grass? And it can, for sure. But we've saturated it so good with doing the driveway surface cleaning and then spraying it off and rinsing it down that a lot of that surrounding grass is pretty saturated and wet. So there's not a huge amount of chemical getting into the roots or anything like that. It's not uncommon to see a little bit of browning around the edges of a driveway or sidewalk after we've treated it, but it's not going to be like a big kill-off or anything like that. All right, guys, we're just finishing up the driveway here. It was pretty dirty. A pump ended up working, so we were able to do a post-treat, but you can see it's looking a lot better, especially under the tree here. So that'll continue to lighten as the bleach activates with the sun. It's a little cool today, so it takes a little bit longer, but we're gonna wind up the hoses, go figure out my pump situation because it's still acting sketchy, and get on to our next job. We'll talk to you guys later.